The shelf at the high school was originally started by high school students. They noticed that there was a need for food assistance right there in their own high school community. And these students, get this, they decided to do something about it. They started with a food drive, and then that continued to grow. And then they finally asked Calvary to be the fiscal partner for the shelf at the high school. And we are proud to do this. We've been partners with the shelf ever since. The shelf, it helps with a variety of ways for high school students. Alexandria Area high school social workers, they maintain and provide access to any student who's in need of food or other supplies during their study year. Students can go in and then they can shop for what it is that they need. And we're pretty good at keeping that shelf rather stocked. There's a variety of things there. There's non-perishable food items. There's self-care products like deodorant and body wash, shampoo, and then feminine hygiene products. There's a few things for school supplies like brand new backpacks and pencils and pens and folders, all those things that all high schoolers need in order to be successful. The shelf, it also provides winter clothing for students who aren't able to purchase those winter clothing, or they grew, like my kids, between one year to the next. We provide boots to students who need them. And then we also make sure that we are able to meet emergency unmet needs, those things that you wouldn't imagine would come up in a life, but students really need, things like a sports bra for gym's class. We provide Rainbow Rider passes so that students, while their parents are working, can get to and from their activities, to and from work, to and from athletics, whatever it is. But friends, I think this is not surprising, but food prices are rising. And so the number of students who are accessing the food shelf on a regular basis, it's rising too. Our weekly average has increased from about 20 students 3 years ago to nearly 40 in the past couple of years. We want to make it as easy as possible for any student at all to get the food and the resources, all the things that they need in order to be successful in high school. There's a few times of the school year that we provide students with gift cards to either Aldi or Eldon's during times where it's like extended breaks, like Thanksgiving or Christmas or spring break. This gives the students a chance to go get some fresh foods along with those non-perishables that they picked up at the food shelf. And I'm excited to tell you how you can volunteer in the new year. There's a couple of ways that you can get involved with the shelf at the high school. Number one is that you can join Calvary's Stock the Shelf campaign. We do this aggressively and beautifully and generously in September. We want to make sure that they start every single school year with a whole brand new shelf full of non-perishable items, things that they love, things like granola bars or peanut butter. And then we start the year off with this overflowing of generosity in the high school food shelf. Another way that you can get involved is that you can bring non-perishables at any time. You can drop them off either here at Calvary or you can drop them off over at the high school. But do me a favor, make sure they're things that the high schoolers would like. Like I have a high schooler in my house who would definitely not eat a can of kidney beans. So lean into things that they love. Protein bars, peanut butter and jelly, tuna fish, those kinds of things. Number three, one way that you can get involved in the high school food shelf is that you can give me a call here at church or send me an email at angie@calvaryalex.org. And we put together meal kits for these high school students, so it's super easy for them to do it. Things like pizza kits that include a crust and some cheese and some pepperoni and some sauce, or things like taco kits that have all the fixins that they need in them in a great big Ziploc bag so that they can quick grab that and know that they have an entire meal for themselves and their families. This is a great activity. It's a great activity for you to do with your family or your Connect group. It's one that you can do with your Thrive-In Action team if you are a member of Thrive-In. Then a fourth way that you can get involved is that you can donate towards the shelf. As I talked about, food costs are increasing, and so the amount of gift cards that we give out for those fresh food supplements, it's over $5,000 a year. We're so blessed to be able to do that because of your generosity. So we're always in need of donations financially towards the food shelf. You can get creative on how you want to do this. Maybe you have a big birthday coming up and you want to invite everyone to donate towards the high school food shelf. All that money stays right here in our community, and we're so grateful. Or maybe you have a bunch of extra stuff lying around your house and you think, you know what, I really should do a garage sale this year. Maybe use that garage sale as an opportunity to give back right into your community and give the proceeds of that to the food shelf. Any of those donations, they get used directly here. And the last way you can get involved, man, will you pray? Will you pray for our high school students? Will you pray for their success, for their teachers, for their parents, for their social workers, all of those people who are invested in making sure that high school is a great experience for all students. Every single one of our Alexandria students deserves to have that kind of success in school. So friends, let's make an impact on our community. Let's all go and volunteer in this new year.